I wanna set the universe on fire, feel it burn.
30,000 damage. But how did I get there? What is up, you Neanderthals? Let's gather around this blasphemous campfire, because it's story time. It all started with this character here, Blackbeard. Now, the thing with Blackbeard is, he's not just a funny-looking cosplay character. Blackbeard is a twink designed to fight in the water. When your character is standing in water, they have a reduced amount of lightning resistance. So naturally, I'm using lightning grease on my strength weapon because they're in water. They need to take more damage. So why aren't I using this logic all the time? After all, we get big neurons firing when we one-shot someone. I immediately looked up every single talisman that gives me a damage amp and every single weapon or spell that could be a candidate for massive damage. And then, Habibi, I found it. Oh, I found the key. This right here is an oil pot, and it makes enemies more susceptible to fire damage. Specifically, minus 50 to fire resistance. So you walk up, you clonk something on the head with an oil pot, and they're gonna take more damage. I tried to find every single instance of fire damage on weapons and spells, and here are my findings. With a character that had 99 in every stat, the Blasphemous Blade did the most base damage. From there, I looked at the most amount of buff value that I could get. That means I'll be wearing these talismans with this mask and using these spell and weapon buffs. With all of these mixed together, I ended up only doing 14,000 damage, but I knew I could get more. If you know how the Mimic tier works, you would know that if you put Shabriri's Woe on the Mimic, and then take it off of yourself, that the Mimic will always hold aggro. That means if you equip these 4 talismans here, you'll have 4 talismans on your Mimic that will increase damage taken. And if you apply Frostbite, you'll also reduce the target's damage absorption by 20%. So, you walk into the Mimic tier fight in Nokron wearing those 4 talismans, re-equip all of your gear, drink your flask, ask for the Fire God's blessing, proceed to shrink the Mimic's testicles with cold mist, proceed to slather him in oil, shout profanities about his mother, then attempt to sacrifice yourself, you will finally be able to reach Ascension. I hope that was a fun video for all of you guys to watch. If you guys have any feedback or you want me to try something, please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I would appreciate if you guys subscribe. Have a good one.